Hello, mate, you all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Excellent. What are you up to at the moment?
I'm filming
What are you filming?
the back gate,
Why are you filming the back gate?
so I just have an interest.
You have an interest in what?
The police station.
Okay, what sort of interest?
A public interest.
A public interest,
Yes.
okay.
Do you mind identifying, please?
I'm PC Door. Charlie Delta 911
Okay.
from Lewis Police Station.
Can I help you with anything?
You're sitting in a public place, but I need to understand your motivations in filming a police station.
Okay.
You'll see there's obviously a security concern here, isn't there?
Right.
Of people filming police stations.
What sort of security concern?
Well, I'm sure you can work that out for yourself, can't you?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Could you
Well,
care to explain?
well, you say to me you've got an interest in the back gate of the police station.
Yeah.
So what is that interest?
It's a public interest.
In what way?
The public are interested.
The public interested in the back gate of the police station?
Yeah.
And why would that be?
Because the police station is paid for by the taxpayer, so I have a right to come and film it.
Okay, alright. And who are you?
I'm Pinnock.
Pinnock, okay. Have you got any ID, Pinnock?
No, sir.
None at all?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to blow that in your face.
The interaction begins calmly, with the male officer, PC Doggo, approaching the auditor politely and giving his name and shoulder number, which is commendable. However, the conversation turns problematic almost immediately. The officer repeatedly questions why the auditor is filming a police station from a public car park, even though this is a completely lawful activity. His reference to a vague security concern lacks any real explanation, and his request for ID without suspicion of a crime is an unnecessary overreach.
I'm not obliged to give details. I don't just give my details to strangers. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence, I see no reason as to why I should hand over
As I
details.
explained to you,
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out what exactly your motivation is here.
There's no ill intent.
Okay, you're telling me that. I'd like to know who you are.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you who I am.
It makes it a little bit more suspicious than...
Not really. I'm a member of the public. I don't just have to hand over details because you say so. Come on, like, that's not how these things work.
Obviously, I'm just trying to establish what is going on here and who you are. So it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
I'm a member of the public, filming from public.
Yeah.
That's what you need to know. Are we happy with that?
I'm not particularly happy at the moment, no.
All right, so how do we...
I'd like to know who you are.
Well, you're not going to find out. I don't carry ID.
But you can tell me who you are.
I'm not going to. So how do we proceed?
It's difficult, doesn't it?
Not really. Like, I'm not committing an offence.
Rights asserted, suspicion invented. The auditor correctly asserts his rights by refusing to provide identification, as he is not legally required to do so. PC Doggo's reaction, claiming that this refusal raises his suspicion, is a flawed and worrying response. Exercising a legal right cannot be treated as suspicious behavior. A second officer arrives and identifies herself professionally, which is positive, but the situation escalates sharply when PC Doggo detains the auditor for a search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
Quiet.
You recording at a police station, which doesn't happen quite often.
Right.
So now my colleague's trying to ask your name so we can just like, clarify who you are. Because we don't know who you are. You could be known to us for a number of reasons. We might not be known to us. But we just need to work out who you are. But you're refusing to tell us your details.
That's right. I don't see how this is suspicious. Like, what?
We've been alerted to you recording the police station because someone's deemed it suspicious.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, PC Captain. I work at a Lewis Police Station.
All right.
866 is my phone number.
Weak grounds for a terror search. Section 43 requires a reasonable suspicion that a person is a terrorist, and the grounds offered here, filming a police station and declining to provide details, are extremely weak. A third officer mentions that the public reported the filming as suspicious, but police cannot rely solely on a caller's opinion. Officers must use their own judgment and legal knowledge. A report from the public does not automatically create reasonable suspicion under counter-terrorism legislation.
How their tax money is being spent, upkeep of the building. The taxpayer pays for the police service, for the building.
Yeah.
So any member of the public has an obligation to come and film from public. I don't appreciate, you know, things such as hostile reconnaissance and stuff.
That's just concerns that we have. If members of the public or someone has alerted us to a male recording in the back of the police station, it's just one of the things that will cross our mind. So we're not necessarily that saying that's what we're doing, but actually we've got a right to
Yeah, you're well within your right to ask me questions, but just alluding to things like hostile reconnaissance, I don't think is a good...
Weak grounds for a terror search. During the search, the officers rely heavily on circular reasoning. They claim they are suspicious because someone reported the auditor's lawful behavior as suspicious. The auditor repeatedly challenges this, correctly pointing out that unusual behavior does not meet the legal threshold for reasonable suspicion. One officer openly states that the unusualness is what raises suspicion, exposing their misunderstanding of the law and their misuse of serious counter-terrorism
Act.
Well, there's
that raises suspicion.
Well, there's a first time for everything. I mean, I don't need to...
Trying to hide your details, which also raises suspicion.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I don't have, you know, I'm here in public. My face isn't covered. I'm not trying to hide anything. I've explained to you why I'm here. I don't feel like I need to account for my presence.
Okay, mate. But look, this is very, whether you think it's normal or not, this is very unusual circumstances.
Okay.
And you're not giving us your details, which just raises suspicion.
Okay.
You're filming in a police station.
I understand.
You're freely admitted to us, okay? So this time you are detained for a search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm PC Door for Lewis Police Station, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Could you explain to me the grounds for the search?
Stay your hands out
I'm
your
not going to
pocket for me.
obstruct. Can I put the phone down?
Can I hold your phone?
I'll just put it down like this.
Sure.
Yeah.
5. Procedural steps and guidance ignored. The female officer identifies herself again when asked, which is procedurally correct. The auditor then requests a copy of the search record, which he is legally entitled to, and the officer agrees. When the auditor mentions the Metropolitan Police's photography guidance, PC Doggo dismisses it, showing a poor grasp of national best practice standards designed to prevent exactly these kinds of misuse of authority.
National standard.
Terrorism Act, yeah, because they're filming the police station, they're not providing us with the details, and it's raised us suspicions. We're questioned by that suspicious, and we've told you that in all our time in being here, nobody else has displayed this behaviour.
Those aren't grounds.
They are
You
grounds.
have to go on base objective, but there's no objective basis.
They are
If this
grounds
is-
under the Act.
No, they're certainly not.
They are.
Filming is not grounds.
Check out, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
You don't have to agree,
Yeah.
but that's just what we're telling you.
Okay, but there needs to be an objective basis for your suspicion. In order to reasonably suspect someone of being a terrorist, there needs to be an objective basis. The fact that you said no one has been here before is in no way an objective basis. That's just something that you find unusual. I don't know.
Exactly, which raises our suspicions, and that's what forms our grounds.
Section 6. Unlawful demand to search the phone. After the search is completed and the auditor is told he is free to leave, a third officer escalates matters again by demanding to examine the auditor's phone, even threatening to seize it. This is legally problematic. The original search had ended, and any further search or seizure would require new grounds which are not provided. The auditor's eventual compliance is clearly under duress, as he only agrees because of the threat of losing his property.
Right. Can we get a copy of the search slip? Can I get a copy of the search slip, please?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you understand that now you may be liable to
Of course I
civil
understand that,
proceedings in a civil court.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you've just abused my rights.
Well, I don't think I've abused your rights, have
I
I?
think you have.
Okay.
Because there were no grounds other than the fact that no one in all your time of being here has filmed the police station before. There's photography guidance on the Met Police website.
On the Met Police website?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's guidance about photographers, public photographers, and how the Terrorism Act shouldn't be used to interfere with people recording from a public place. In any case, you should be engaging with public photographers to help identify criminals.
We are engaging.
I know, so what was the reason for the search? What, because I wouldn't give my details?
But so we have explained, obviously you're being here, you haven't given us really much details.
I don't need to give you any details.
That's fine. But then you need to understand that raises our suspicions.
But if I want to, I don't have to account for my presence in a public place. Like, I could exercise my right to not even speak. and you can't
I
interfere with
don't know
me.
who you are. So I don't know if you're known to us for any reasons, okay? So how would I find that out if I don't know who you are? So you could have given us your name, your date of birth.
I don't need to, though.
I understand that.
Section 7. Expanding the search without authority. The officer then claims the Terrorism Act still gives him authority to look through the phone, even though the search was already concluded. Finding other videos of police stations, he accuses the auditor of dishonesty for not mentioning them, which is manipulative. The auditor was under no obligation to volunteer such information. The officer then attempts to examine a second phone, but again offers no legal basis, making this a further unlawful extension of power.
What's that? What are you deliberating over? I'm free to go, right?
Well, the legislation,
Yeah.
you've obviously refused your details.
Yeah.
And the legislation covers us to be able to search you.
Yes.
And also to examine your phone as well.
Right, but the search is complete. You said the search is complete
I've completed the search now, but you wanted a copy of the search.
and that I'm free to go.
Yeah, but the power's still...
Well, no, the power's no, because the search is complete. You should have launched with that.
Show us your phone anyway.
I don't need to show you the phone.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. The search is complete, sir.
Under section 43.
The search is complete.
I've completed the search now, but you wanted a copy of the search.
No, just because we finished physically touching you.
Yeah, but the search was complete. I was free to go. Yeah, but am I free to go?
You are free to go.
All right. You said the search is over. You need to be very careful about what you do now.
Okay. Can you show us your phone? Yeah.
No, I don't want to show you the phone. No.
But the power allows us to. So.
No, it doesn't. The process was complete. You said I'm no longer detained and I'm free to go. Am I still detained?
Yeah. No, you're not saying
Okay,
that. No.
thank you. Yeah, but am I free to go?
You are free to go.
All right, go. Now you're just stretching your jurisdiction. Now, listen, you guys have already messed up. I suggest you don't take this any further.
Show us what's on your phone.
Why should I show you on the phone? Well, what?
You can control it.
I don't want to consensually show you what's on the phone.
But it's not with consent because we're exercising the power to do it.
Well, it is with consent because I don't need to show you what's on the phone. All I've done is film this.
Well, then I'll take it and have a look at it.
So you're going to seize the phone
We
if
can
I don't
do,
show you?
Yeah.
Okay, so under duress and under threat of having my property stolen and seized,
No,
I'm
under
going to show...
the Terrorism Act.
Yes, but the search was complete, Sergeant.
No.
I don't want to show you the phone.
No.
The search was complete.
The physical search of you was complete.
The search was complete. I was free to go. You said I'm no longer detained. The search extends to my phone.
Power extends to your phone.
No, the search extends to my phone. You should have done that whilst the search was ongoing. I don't want to show you the phone.
So we will seize the phone if you don't give it to us.
All right, I'm going to show you. All right, I'm going to show you under duress and under threat of having my property seized. I'm going to show you. Okay.
So you've got another phone.
I've got another phone. That's right. This is my personal
My
phone.
colleague would like to look at that one, please.
Why? I haven't used this phone to
It's the same.
I haven't used this phone to record.
The legislation doesn't specify that.
No,
that's
you're
what we have
just
to do.
you're just violating my rights, right? You're violating my rights at the moment.
Definitely not.
No, you certainly are. You're behaving like a tyrant. This is way beyond the powers.
This is obviously not the first time that you've come to a police station to film, because I can see on here that you've done it a few times before.
Okay.
But you didn't tell us that earlier. So
I
you
don't have to
lied.
tell you that.
No, you lied.
It's not an offence to lie, is it? There is a legitimate purpose for my
Like
filming.
London.
Pick this back up. I don't have to explain my motivations.
You don't have to, but then you raise suspicion, don't you?
But the search was complete, and then you've then gone and looked through my phone. And under threat of it being seized, I've allowed you to do so.
The search wasn't complete.
The search was complete. The search extends to the phone during the time in which I was detained. The time in which the search was complete. That's it. You
still
can't
here.
then go and... Yes, because I can still be here.
still
I'm in a
here.
public place.
So that
You
point-
said that I'm free to go, so I'm free to stay. So the search was complete, and then you've then taken it upon yourself to take my phone from me and look through it.
Paperwork, confusion, and poor judgment. As the officers complete the paperwork, the auditor remains on scene to receive his copy of the search record, which he is legally entitled to. A third officer confirms that he is not detained, yet suggests his presence is suspicious, ignoring that he's simply waiting for the paperwork from their own stop. The video ends with the officers conferring amongst themselves, leaving the final outcome unclear, but the central issues of unlawful escalation and misuse of counter-terrorism powers remain undeniable.